Just ignore the likes and just keep getting the stuff out.
A lot of people think that they post something on Facebook, they post it on LinkedIn, and they get one or two people who click on the heart or the thumbs up or the whatever. Almost nobody ever comments. If you get a comment, you get one. But you know what? That's okay. There's a very interesting thing when if you look at your phone, like if any of you started considering how you use your phone, and when you're scrolling on something like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, any of the social media sites, you're going through, at that moment in time, the timeline, what's relevant to what you want to see. You will subconsciously at least go, Greg's name came up again and he's talking about SEO, he's talking about websites. I probably am not gonna like it. I might not even look at it. I'm probably not gonna press play on the video because I'm a busy guy and there's a lot of stuff going on, but you've made the impression. So you have helped reinforce at that point to remind people that you exist in their busy ecosystem and that your name, it gets associated with that. So if you start posting more frequently and every single time they're like, Greg's talking about websites again, and he's mentioning this thing about YouTube. Over time, they're gonna start to think, well, you must be an expert, because remember, if you write a book on something, you're an expert. Nobody ever reads it, but you're an expert. Same thing happens with posting online. And that's why I think that it doesn't matter. I think you can't measure the impressions that you get on a post that didn't get likes or comments or some kind of immediate reaction.
You can't, you don't, I think there's a double-edged sword with likes anyway.
Yeah.
Having a whole pile of likes on a Facebook post doesn't mean anybody's gonna buy something you're selling.
No.
It just means that you get this artificial heart swelling of joy when all these people must love you.
It's a good dopamine hit.
It's a dopamine hit. It's well known that, this is why Instagram, 8 months ago, a year ago now, just about, they removed immediate visibility to likes, to the hearts, because they knew that it wasn't healthy. People were driving to get 1,000 hearts, likes, double taps, whatever. Doesn't change the impact of that actual content. So focusing on creating that content and getting it into people's feeds and just letting it exist as a refresher that you're alive and you're doing things that people are interested in, I think that's a great way to approach it.
Yeah,
just ignore the likes.
It's dripping content. And on that note, it's actually okay on certain platforms to post the same content more than once. You can kind of change it, because you're going to see different people. There's going to be different people looking at your timeline at that point. Again, it depends on what you're doing. If you only post one thing a month, then don't do that. But if you're somebody who posts content regularly and you wrote a really good article or created an awesome video, it doesn't hurt to post it more than once.
And the next time you want to link to it or post it, just change up the subject line, change up the little bit of text you're using to draw people in.
Change the thumbnail.
Change the thumbnail.
There's
another option. That's a whole other question.
It is.
If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button.
Or thumbs down, because at least you're doing something.
Yeah, I'll take a thumbs down. Actually, what I found most effective is if you like the content we produce, click that thumbs up for us. If you don't like the content, really important, double click the thumbs down. It's a really effective way to let YouTube know you didn't like it.
Because you really want to show us that you didn't like it.
Double click that thumbs down, or give us just one thumbs up. We don't have an ego.